Let me ask you something. Can you imagine, just imagine, a generosity that's absolutely limitless, a giving that never ends, treasures that never run out, and a beauty that's eternal and beyond anything we've ever seen? A kind of perfection that has no flaw at all. Would it even make sense for all of that not to have a place or a home with that generosity is poured out? A place where the people who are in need of that generosity can live forever, where the grateful can stay, and those who long for beauty can finally meet it. A place where admirers of that beauty can just be. I mean, look around. The world is decorated with the most beautiful and delicate things. The sun is literally a glowing lamp, and the moon is soft and a soothing light. The surface of the earth, it's like one giant dining table full of endless blessings. It's packed with the most delicious and mouth-watering foods. Trees act like serving dishes, offering us new fruits every season. All of that. Don't you see? It shows us a generosity, a giving that has no limits. So what does that mean? It means this kind of generosity, this never-ending giving, this mercy that touches everything. It must lead to a permanent guest house, a place of endless joy, a place that contains everything your soul could ever crave, everything your eyes could ever wish to see. And naturally, it means that those who enjoy those gifts, those who take pleasure in that world, they should get to stay forever. Because really, just like how losing something you love hurts, taking away pain brings joy. This level of divine generosity would never allow for harm. It simply wouldn't. So yes, it all points to the need for a paradise that lasts forever, and to people being allowed to live there forever too. Because this kind of boundless generosity that needs to be matched with boundless giving. And that kind of giving, it needs endless gratitude and joy in return. That means that people receiving it have to be there eternally, enjoying it and giving thanks. Otherwise, then what's the point? The tiny moments of joy we get in this short life, if they vanish with time, they're not enough to match the level of generosity we see in the world around us. Now, take a moment and think about all the natural wonders across the globe. These are like showrooms, like galleries of divine artistry. Look at how plants and animals are practically shouting divine messages with their existence. And then you've got the prophets, peace be upon them, and the righteous, people who guide us, people who help us see the beauty in all of this. They're constantly pulling us back to the master craftsman, drawing our eyes to his astonishing creation. What that tells us is this. The one who created all of this clearly has a stunning, hidden perfection, something massive and inspiring and worth admiring, and he wants that perfection to be seen. That's why he created all these marvelous things, because perfection like that, when it's flawless, deserves to be displayed. It needs to be shown to people who can admire it and love it and value it. And when that perfection is eternal, then, of course, it needs to be seen forever, which also means the people who admire it, they need to stay around too. Think about it. If the admirer is temporary, if they disappear, then what good is their admiration? Their love loses its meaning if they're gone. Now look again at this universe. All these incredible, complex, beautiful creations. They're like proof. As clear as sunlight proves the presence of the sun, these things prove that there's a deeper spiritual beauty beyond what we can see. They show us hidden sweetness of a beauty that has no equal. And when that beauty is revealed to us, even just a little, it hints at massive hidden treasures behind the divine names. Actually, every single one of his names holds layers of beauty within it. And just like this hidden, extraordinary beauty wants to see its reflection in a mirror, it also wants to be seen by others. It wants to shine and show itself. That's why beauty like this needs to be seen in two ways. One, by being reflected in different mirrors, each unique in its own way, and two, by being seen through the eyes of the people who admire it, long for it, and are in awe of it. What I'm saying is, beauty and perfection demand to be seen and shown, and to be seen, there have to be people there, people who are eager to witness it, who admire and cherish it. And because this beauty and perfection are eternal, it makes total sense that the people admiring them need to be eternal too. Why? Because eternal beauty isn't satisfied with someone who just disappears, a temporary admirer, someone who believes they'll vanish forever. That kind of person can't truly appreciate what they're seeing. In fact, just imagining his own end can turn his love into resentment, his admiration into sarcasm, and his respect into mockery. People like that, who only believe in what they can touch or hold, they end up bitter about what they cannot have. They start to deny that the beauty even exists in the first place. And something that deserves endless love and endless longing and endless admiration gets met with hate instead. That's actually part of the reason why a disbeliever becomes an enemy of God. Because deep down, when you deny the eternal and you believe it all ends, how can you love what you think you'll lose forever? Now, when we go back and look at the limitless generosity and the unmatched beauty, that flawless perfection, we see that they demand that the grateful live on forever, that the admirers remain. But here in this world, what do we see? Every person leaves and disappears from this guest house of a life. And honestly, they barely get a taste of all that divine generosity, just enough to awaken their appetite. They only get a glimpse of the light of the beauty and perfection, just a little flash. So if they're leaving so quickly, where are they going? Clearly, they're headed towards everlasting gardens, towards eternal scenes. That's the destination, and that's the real home. So the conclusion of all this, just like this world with everything in it clearly points to a generous and majestic creator, so too do his sacred attributes and his beautiful names point, without a doubt, to the hereafter. In fact, they don't just hint at it, they require it.